I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages, okay? Like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment, okay? It's greatly loved and appreciated. Whoa, God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Please give the Piscean Seer Collective the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so I'm using my notes. So I wrote these notes. We finally made it to the new book, okay? I made these notes when I was going in and out, okay? And I wrote in and out trip. Like, I started titling the notes because Spirit's been giving them to me, like, way ahead of time, okay? So I be, like, just having these notes, holding them for y'all, okay? Always constantly getting signs. Look that little feather go. I found a feather outside, okay? When I went outside to grab myself, oh, it's on the floor. You could be finding feathers, okay? Seeing feathers everywhere. I found this little feather right where I ground myself every day. So I was obviously happy to see it. You know, feathers are one of the signs that your ancestors, you know, are really around, okay? This card fell off while I was shuffling. Okay, it says, I will not look back, only forward. I'm going to pull the overall energy first. Oh, what does it say on the back? It says, something I can do today that relaxes me. And then it has like little lines for a list. You know, this is not really a real deck. That's why I didn't say the name of it. You know, it's really like they came in a box, you know, and you're supposed to use it for a month, you know, and do the little exercises. But, you know, I got it to use it for the channel. So it says, I'm getting stronger every day. And it says, I am creating a life I love, okay? You don't own me. Okay, so, I'm gonna just tell y'all the notes on top of the notes while I shuffle. So, when I was in the shower, okay, Spirit showed me two men having sex, okay? Like, it was like, I mean, they very clearly showed me that, okay? So, you could have been in that kind of situation with someone, you know, where they cheated on you with a guy, or, I don't know, you could sleep with guys, or, I mean, you could be a guy that sleeps with guys, or, I don't know, honestly. But I feel like that this could be something in the past, you know, that could have happened surrounding something like that, you know, like with a DL situation is what I'm hearing. Spirit saying that it's time to stop looking back at that, you know, look forward to what is to come, okay? Like, they do not want you dwelling on the past too much right now, okay? Look, the world, the end of a cycle, okay? It's time for you, like, that old cycle, it's over, it ended, okay? You could be a life path number 2 or 1 or 22 or 11, okay? You're definitely a warrior. There's light worker right here at the bottom of this deck, okay? This one is the Affirmations Tarot deck, the one that the World card came out of that I'm about to read to you. You don't. So it says, one of the most favorable cards in the tarot deck, this is a sign that you've completed a cycle in your life and can recap the rewards of a job. Can reap the rewards of a job well done. But I said recap, okay? Like, maybe you need to just like do a quick recap of the things that have occurred in that area of your life, you know, in your love life and just in your past in general, you know, and get more of a grateful outlook on that, you know, and just know that that cycle has ended for you. You learned the proper lesson, so you're not going to have to go through that again. So it says, You've completed a cycle in your life and can reap the rewards of a job well done. It's sort of like retirement, but for people of any age and without the hassle of joint pain and reading glasses. What a gift. So, wherever you are on your soul's continuing journey, relish in this metaphorical rest. Stop and count the blessings around you. You won't need bifocals to see them. But there's something kind of hot about a wiser, sager look, no? Okay, you could wear glasses, okay? You could be a little bit older, but you don't have to be older to be someone who wears glasses, okay? And also, you could have gone to church camp, okay? I got this shirt right here, okay? It's a church camp shirt, okay? It says, "Seeking God's Word." It got my attention when I was getting out of the shower. Okay, it says, "I seek you with all my heart." It says, "Do not let me stray from your commands." That's Psalms 119 verse 10, okay? And on the front it says FBCA Children's Camp '06, okay? So in '06 I was like a junior in high school, so that's not my shirt. Like, I didn't go to that camp, but you could have gone to church camp, okay? That's the whole point. The affirmation for this card says, for the world card, says, "I accept, enjoy, and deserve all the abundance the world, universe, limitless multiverses bring to me." But it crossed out world and universe so that it could put limitless multiverses, okay? Like, just know you're deserving of all the abundance and everything that spirit is sending to you guys. Like, I feel like I've been saying that a lot. You're a light worker. You contain all of this ancient knowledge, like, within you, okay? Like, you soak it up like a sponge. You can have a lot of people attacking you, okay? I'm seeing attacks. This is the Spiritual Warfare deck by King of Aloha, okay? Let me see. Alright, Spirit. What's this one? Low-level demon. A demonic force whose skills are less advanced or effective and easy to detect. It may take a gang of them to attack one spiritual warrior, okay? So you could have, like, a gang of low-level demons trying to attack you, like, to get into your energy. This could even be these low-level demons of the past, like these people that you've left alone, okay? I seen Liberation. Liberation was sticking out. Where is it? Liberation was, like, sticking up like this, okay? And then we got news at the bottom of the deck, It's like you really truly have freed yourself. You freed yourself of certain people and certain environments, and you really made these big changes to your life that you were called to make, okay? It says, scripted reports of events taking place that serve to push a specific agenda, being fed lies and half-truths. Be careful not to be bamboozled, and it's like, if any of these people, of these low-level demons, my bad, if any of these low-level demons are around, it's like they're not doing anything. Okay, so the first note is not toxic on a license plate. It's like the toxicity that used to affect you it no longer has an effect on you, okay? It's like these the song Gotta Testify, come up in the spot looking extra fly, okay? It's like you're glowing from these lessons that you learned. Your light is so bright right now, and it's just like it's like to them it's like now it's like your light is toxic to them, and that little shit that they throw in, it's not affecting you the way that it used to. That's what I'm getting from this not toxic. So we got Northeast on the rune, and that is all the overall energy, okay? Because this must be heaven. I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra far for the day out there. I'm gonna touch the sky. Gotta testify. I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm gonna touch the sky. Huh? Okay, so it's number 10. So it says, when Nothies is found in a rune reading, it suggests that you need a push in the right direction. It also makes plain that what must be will be. Taking a philosophical attitude will help you to accept the inevitable. Nothies is likely to make its presence felt when you are anxious and filled with doubt. Feelings of personal security seem to be a distant memory, and your self-confidence may have been severely undermined. A relationship or a cherished project may have failed, and the future seems uncertain. Nevertheless, you can get through this difficult time by showing strength of character. Nothies often shows an unpleasant, unnerving revelation, yet it will turn out to be a positive character-building experience. Ooh, come on, Spirit, okay? This may be a painful time, but in hindsight, it will prove to be a turning point. There's also the suggestion of help from family and friends who will encourage the view that although this period is difficult, it is not the end of the world, okay? So if you do have, like, you know, people that were around you when all of this bullshit was going down in your life, you know, that really are rooting for you, you know, they're not demons, okay, they're working out of their light too, you know. They could be like, you know, I know you're sad, but like this is great, like it's so good that you finally, you know, stop doing this, or, you know, stop putting up with that. You know, you could have had some people tell you like, whoo, like I'm glad, like you're so much better, you know, you're so much cooler, like you're the person, you're like you're yourself again now that you're not dealing with certain people and putting yourself in certain situations, okay? The only other two notes are two angel numbers, and I don't know, I'm just waiting for the right time to read them. I'm just waiting for Spirit to tell me when to read them, because they're like, don't read them yet. So I'm gonna put that down there. All right, Spirit, so tell me about this. Okay, so we got travel. You could have traveled, you could have moved, or you could be about to move, or you could be someone who just really likes to travel the world. You could be someone who's been to, like, you know, all the tourist spots, you know, like on here it's got like the Eiffel Tower. You could have been to Rome or Paris or England. You know, you could just be someone who really likes that. You like road trips and traveling and things like that. Or this, yeah, I was gonna say this could have been something that used to do with this person, some of these demons that you're currently healing from. Your third eye could be very strong, okay? And that could be like the whole thing that happened, like Spirit just opened up your third eye on them. You know, and it just made you like, you know, you could be really, really connected with nature. But like I said, you know, you could be someone who likes road trips. You know, I'm getting like road trips, camping, you know, going to go hike famous trails and things like that. You know, just I'm getting like just really adventurous energy, you know. And I feel like that's something that you could have kind of let fade, you know, or fall in the background, that part of yourself, you know. So if that's something that you stop doing, okay, Spirit's saying that really lights you up, okay, you should really do that. 747 could be significant to you, okay, because that's what these cards are making. It's 34, 31, and 25. But you could be a life path number 7 or a life path number 4. Or your birthday could be in March 4th, March 1st. Yeah, Spirit is asking you to like ignore that shit, you know, like see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil type shit. It came off, so I'm leaving it off. Yeah, like Spirit wants you to just ignore the things that people are trying to say, you know, like people think that you faking in some kind of way, because the song's saying, please do not try to play game on me. I'm not a PlayStation. Please do not try to play game on me. I'm not a 360, you know. Look, music. You could be someone who gets a lot of music messages, okay, like me. You could be extremely clairaudient, you know, and also you could need to watch what kind of music you're listening to. We got baby. But I mean, okay, you can have a new baby, but I don't necessarily feel like you do. There's a lot of 3s and 2s out here too. 563. You can look at the angel number 563. But with this baby card, you're like extremely fertile right now, you know. You're extremely fertile, and things would be a lot easier for you if you just wasn't juggling so many things. I just get the feeling like you could be a little bit overwhelmed with everything that you have going on, you know, and that could be why I said, you know, you might want to get back to traveling, get back to, you know, like a freer way of living, you know. Spirit's just saying, like, if you loosen the reins a little bit, things would actually get easier. But it's like, you know, I got the babies and I'm trying to stay on time, and, you know, I want to work out, you know, I want to do this, I got to take care of this house, you know, I got to pay all of these bills, you know. It's just like you're juggling all of these things, you know, and she's sitting in a meditative position, you know, and it's like, even when you're trying to meditate, you know, sometimes you can't even fucking concentrate because it's all of these different thoughts flying past, okay, which I totally feel, okay. I was just doing that this morning, you know. But eventually I got to the point, you know, where I just kept letting the thoughts pass, you know, until they got quiet. But you can have a little bit of an issue, like even settling into your meditation, you know, because your mind is just constantly going, you know. Spirit is saying, like, if you clear your mind and your energy of, you know, those old things that you're thinking about, you know, then you might have a little bit of space. Like, it will be easier for you to clear your mind if you actually literally clear your mind. Like, pay attention to the things that Spirit is, you know, bringing up to you. Like, what is it that you're thinking about, that you overthinking about? Because you're overthinking about something. We got the 4 of Forces. You could be overthinking about something that happened in the springtime, because it's spring this way and it's autumn this way, okay? But the 4 of Forces. Inhale, inhale, that's heaven. We got Solo with Frank Ocean. So it's like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this is some real breakup, like scandalous breakup type of energy. And we got the 3 of Forces, okay? I think that the Forces are like, kind of like the wands in this deck. Because this is tarot, okay? This is the Akashic Tarot. I'm trying to use it a little bit more, you know, so I can get used to reading it. But honestly, I don't think I was ready to read it. Like, I think Spirit just had me buy it until I was ready. But anyway, some decks are like that, okay? I don't know why. I feel the need to say, like, if you do buy a deck, then make sure it's something that really calls to you. You know what I mean? Like, it's not always like good to buy a deck because you've seen someone else using it, you know, because you don't really know where they are in their spiritual journey, and some decks can be a little too much for you. And you know, you kind of know, because when you get it, when you read it, you don't really get anything, or you really like, you kind of end your reading like, what, like I think so. Just like watch out for that, okay? Because sometimes I'll buy a deck and I won't even use it until I feel like really called to use it. But I'll be called to buy it, you know, but my energy won't be a match for it yet. Kind of like the Crystal Skulls deck, you know, I would see it all the time, but I never would buy it. And then when I was ready for it, Spirit was like, okay, now you can get that, you know. Anyways, sorry to get off topic, but with the 4 of Forces, it gives me 4 of Wands, you know, which is like a happy type of energy, you know. It's like you went through the bullshit, but it was for a better reason. It was for you to come into, like, you know, into these calmer waters with the 3 of Forces, okay? It's got the butterfly, and it's got the bird, the mama bird feeding the baby birds that worm, you know. And it's just like, God is always gonna like take care of you and feed you and make sure you straight. It's like, even when you solo, you never fucking solo. Like, you really need to know that your ancestors protect and watch over you in everything that you do. They always got your back. They always make sure you eat. They always make sure you have a home. you know, especially when you're in nature, you know. Spirit's like, we got you in our bird's nest, you know. Archangel Raphael has helped you and assisted you in all of this healing and everything that you're doing, you know. He's helping you to strengthen your heart chakra, and now he's trying to, he wants you to connect more with nature. Okay, you could be like, what, I go outside, you know, but like, what do you do? Like, do you meditate outside? Like, I go outside and I intuitively walk, okay, because they want me to tell you what I do when I go outside, because I really don't spend that much time outside. I go outside, and while I'm walking my dog, I'm counting in my head with a clear mind, you know. Spirit just have me counting, you know, counting to 10 over and over again, counting my steps to keep my mind clear while I'm outside, you know. So I'm just like looking around at pretty things, you know what I mean, but not really focusing too much on one thing, you know. I speak to the trees in my mind, you know. I be like, you know, hi tree. And there's one tree that I go and I put my hands on it, you know, and I just like close my eyes, take a couple of deep breaths, you know. Then I probably like pick up dog poop in between there. And I, you know, walk back doing the same thing. And then I go over to grass where the dogs don't use it at, you know, and I take my shoes off and I put my feet in the grass, and I'll either like imagine a column of light coming down, you know, going down my left side and connect to the grid and get my downloads and things like that, you know. But today they had me do like a root meditation, you know, with the roots out of your feet into the ground, you know, and I just like really like asked the earth energy to help me cleanse and transmute any negative energy or any past thoughts that I could be experiencing, okay, which I find like, which is perfect with this, you know. That's the reason why I'm telling you, okay. We got Uriel and the Sphinx, okay. The Sphinx energy is like full of ancient knowledge, like I said when I seen Lightworker and ancient knowledge, you know, when I showed you that you're full of ancient knowledge, you know, and you really are committed, you know. This is the Ace of Cups, I think. The One of Roses is the Ace of Cups, you know, at the bottom of the deck. It's like you really have committed to this journey, you know, and that's why your cup overflows, period. Whoa. So we got the Buddha prepares, okay. Look. It's like, you see this Buddha or this, like, I don't know, this leader. That's what I see, okay? This leader, you know, leading all of these other people into meditation or into a better way of living, you know. It's like, this is the kind of things that you're here to do. Okay, so we got the Six of Roses, which says the War of Roses. The Six of Keys, which says Increscent Moon. And the Three of Scrolls, setting your course. It's like, I don't know. It's like, it says war, but they're not fucking fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not doing anything, you know. It's like one castle over here, one castle over there, you know. It's like these people are neighbors, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is about you, you know, like, it's like you could have had some sort of internal war going on with yourself, you know, and Spirit's like, you know, that time is over, you know what I'm saying? That's why this is what I'm getting from this green flag, you know, like being on the ground, you know what I mean? It's not like the green light for you to be, it's like, it's not time for that no more, you know, that time is over. Like, it's time for you to stop looking back, and when you stop looking back, like, allow Spirit to heal the things of the past that you are, you know, like, obsessing over. Sometimes you're obsessing over it only because, I feel like obsessing is a strong word, but I'm going to use it anyway, you know. Sometimes you're obsessing over it because it's something that Spirit wants you to deal with, to get out of your system, to go ahead and just think about it, you know. Some of you guys may be needing to, you know, really spend some time alone and really get really creative and like I said before, reconnecting with this light, with the things that light you up, you know, be it travel or being, you know, you could be some sort of artist, you know, you could like to make sculptures, you could be someone who sketches or paints or something like that, you know, you could even be like a photographer is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing singer too. Okay, we got 3 of scrolls. Okay, it says setting your course. Okay, I just feel like it has this rainbow, you know what I'm saying? And it has the captain, you know, like looking ahead, you know, it's like he's got the vision, you know, and his backup, you know, they got the map, you know, and they're just like, yeah, you know, if we keep, you know, it's like he's trusting in them. You know what I mean? Like he's trusting them to read the map properly and they're trusting him to, you know, accurately convey what he's seeing, you know, from that far distance. You know, you're going to find people who are willing to support you on this journey, okay? We got the Akashic field, you know, it's like you're really doing a much better job, thank you, Spirit, of staying balanced than you think that you are, you know? It's like, but you still could be kind of looking back over your shoulder, you know, thinking that, you know, certain types of energies are going to creep up on you, you know, and I mean, honestly, it comes with the territory, okay? It comes with the territory, okay? You're going to be like, shit, like, you know, and even it's like people are going to even come back around, you know, Spirit does that, like, a lot to me, you know, they'll bring that person around who caused me a lot of difficulties, you know, to test me and see where am I at, what is my, you know, how much have I learned from dealing with this person, you know, and how has the way that I deal with that person changed, you know, and then it's not like, and they even show it to me, you know what I'm saying? We got the Gaian awakening, okay, preparing relocation and ascension, okay? I did say you could be moving, you know, but I mean, you don't necessarily have to be physically moving, but you're just moving from one way of thinking and from one, it's like you're moving from one mindset to another is better words for that, you know, and Spirit's just helping to prepare you for this ascension that you are making at this time. Like I said, they want you to go into your sanctuary and spend some time alone, okay, to do some healing and be in the comfort of God, you know what I mean, and allow him to restore you, you know, let your faith work for you too, you know what I mean? I fly with the stars in the skies. I am no longer trying to survive. I believe that life is a prize, but to live doesn't mean you're alive, okay? And yes, I call the shots. I am the umpire. I sprinkle holy water upon a vampire. Look, manifestation. It says prosperity, fortune, and pure intentions. You know, it's like just keep your intentions as pure as possible and have that faith and know that this journey that you're on is totally protected as long as you're doing the right things. Like I said, these low-level demonic energies are not even touching you. They trying. She said, but I couldn't do it all alone. Okay? Like, you're not doing this shit alone. You have a whole team behind you, okay? And Spirit's just saying, don't be afraid to be adventurous. You know, I'm getting like inner child energy from this because it says innocence, play, and discovery. You know, you have, like, that's why it's so important for you to reconnect with your inner child. Reconnecting with your inner child is reconnecting with everything. You know what I'm saying? It's reconnecting with who you came into this world as. It's reconnecting with the soul. It's reconnecting with the true innocence of you, you know, with your natural nature, you know, your playful, happy self. And that is exactly the kind of energy that makes perfect manifestations. That energy that comes when you already have everything, feeling like, oh, I have everything that I need, you know, I'm so happy, I'm so fulfilled, I'm so grateful. I'm not saying it's an easy thing or that you're always going to feel like that, but if you can capture, well, like, once you imagine your manifestation and if you could capture that happy feeling or that satisfied feeling just for a second or two, then you just actively manifested something. And you might not see it when you think you're supposed to see it, but you're always going to see it, okay? We got isolation, loneliness, reconnection, and home. It's like Spirit's calling you home, okay? So that can look, we got the third eye again, okay? Spirit's really calling you to a place of isolation so that, you know, they can show you something, okay? Like, you might be feeling lonely or longing for some sort of reconnection, okay? You could be already in isolation. And Spirit's just saying, you know, we got you here home with us, close to us, because we're trying to help you build this utopia that you're manifesting in the spirit. You know, you never would have started manifesting the life you're currently working on manifesting now if you didn't learn those lessons you learned and sit down for as long as they've been having you sit down. You know, I feel like Spirit really have been bringing you visions, okay? You could be very clairvoyant, and you've been getting a lot of clarity on a lot of the confusion of happenings of the past, you know. And Spirit, and that's perfectly healthy is what Spirit's saying, but sometimes we tend to get a little hung up on the details of it, and we're not looking. It's like bigger picture shit is what I just heard, okay? Bigger picture shit, you know. That's why the bird's nest too, you know, looking at that bird can look down from that tree and see everything that's going on, you know. Spirit gave you all this time to give you this higher perspective, you know, and they're saying you've been successful, you've ended this cycle. So you may have lost some friends along the way because friendship is in reverse, okay? You may have lost some friends along the way, you know, but it was really important for you to cleanse your energy of certain people, you know, and I hope that you're still cleansing your energy now, because, you know, there's always going to be some low level demonic, you know, angry bitch that's going to want to attack you, you know, and take whatever God has for you, okay? That's just, it comes with the territory as well. Let me get one more of these, Spirit. We got death, okay? This is what... Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Death, okay? I'm stuttering and shit, okay? Look. This is the Sacred Symbols Oracle deck. And the one I was using before that is called the Magical Dimensions Oracle, okay? So... Spirit really did put a death to all of this for a reason. You know, you could be feeling like, you know, like you could be wasting your time, or like you're not progressing, like you're staying in the same place. But Spirit is saying slow and steady wins the race, okay? So just, you know, keep going the way that you've been going, you know, and you are going to see the results of this. I'm hearing like, you know, we get into the spiritual journey and then we feel like we have to take everything so serious, you know what I'm saying? And also Spirit is saying, drink water and mind your own fucking business, okay? It says, enough said, okay? Like, don't be getting involved in the dramas and issues that other people have going on, okay? People that are like full of drama and that are messy, they're always going to attract drama and mess to themselves until they wake up and change it, you know? So don't just drink that water and mind your own fucking business, you know what I'm saying? Worry about your own path. Don't like don't stress over trying to save certain people, because some people, they don't want to be saved and they're not trying to do anything better, okay? And that can have a big effect on your energy, okay? We got OMG, calm the fuck down, okay? 99.9% of your problems would be better handled if you simply calm the fuck down before you do anything. Try it. Are you butthurt about something? Calm the fuck down. Are you afraid? Calm the fuck down. Is the house on fire? Okay, well, get out of there, call 911, and then calm the fuck down. You know, Spirit's saying that you... He said, I always moved on G shit. That's what the song said, okay? Like, the calmness that you have with your ability to deal with hectic situations, like, that is a real strength, you know what I mean? But it doesn't work if you lose your head, you know what I'm saying? It don't work if you're losing your temper, or if you're getting frustrated and just being like, fuck this, I don't want to do this no more. If you're not seeing the fertility in yourself and, you know, all of this wisdom and all of this, then what is the point of it, you know, if you're not going to put it to work? But Spirit's saying, you know, use this energy that you have right now, you know, all this great energy that's within you, to just, you know, like develop your tunnel vision for what it is that you're aiming towards. And the more energy you put into that, the more you're going to get that shit back. I promise you, because that is the way that the law of attraction works. Okay. So, this is the Celtic. Oh, that was the spiritual AF deck. Okay. On the spiritual as fuck deck, it says, it's up to you to find beauty in the ugliest days. Okay. It's up to you to you know, paint that silver lining on that cloud. Okay. Let me get this final thought. It is Trina Nog, Blessed Isles of the West. Okay. And we got the cow with inexhaustible supply. Okay. And the cauldron of creation with source. Okay. And Mother Goddess carrying children and food well-being. Okay. So it's like, you know, you have an inexhaustible supply of whatever it is that you need to support your well-being with God. Okay. God's always going to provide for you. Okay. Like, please, please, please don't be walking around worrying about this. Okay. Because everything that you go through, like anything that you don't, let's say, anything that you don't go through that seems hard or like some sort of challenge, okay, as long as you handle that situation properly, you know, and stay your loving, open self, then you'll see a blessing from that shit, okay? So this says, you are becoming aware of the simple pleasures of life, the blessings of a land flowing with milk and honey, and coming into your life, okay? Long-held tensions, grudges, hurts, and fears are losing their hold on you. Personal and professional conflicts are being resolved. Contentment is replacing disappointment and loss. True paradise is a state of grace. No one can give you joy or take it away. No circumstances can deprive you of your dignity or value. No dream come true is necessarily better than the delight and opportunity to dream. No accord, contract, job, relationship, possession, privilege, or status is superior to your innermost vision of yourself. The paradise of being fully content and satisfied in the Celtic imagination. The paradise of being fully content and satisfied, period, okay? In the Celtic imagination, westward is a blessing inward to itself. Deep within the pleasures of being fabulously alive, okay? So Spirit's saying, you know, like there's nothing there's nothing that can put a damper on the blessing of life, okay? There's nothing. There's not shit, okay? That can't be like, well, you know, at least I'm here, you know, I could be dead. That's why I was saying in another video too, when you do run into some bullshit, okay, compare that shit to death and thank God that's happening instead of, you know, losing this life or losing this opportunity to work with him, you know, and just move on past that shit. And with that, I'm done. I hope you guys got something that you needed out of that. I hope you have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. And I will see you later.